My general fitness and health folks, don't tell the other groups I said this, but you're probably the smartest ones. The big, young, strong guys are going to rip it up, and they're going to have a great time doing it, and they're going to love it until they get about 35, and then they're going to have to make some really hard decisions. My other folks that want to be, toned and fit and have diverse interests in athletic events outside of the gym, they're pretty smart too, to be honest with you. They're going to work on getting a good physique and building up the muscles they need to, but they're not going to go overboard. They're going to come into the gym maybe 3, 4, 5 times a week, but they're not going to come in and destroy their bodies. So they're pretty smart too. You guys are maybe the smartest ones. And I understand your philosophy. You're like, listen, I know I need to be healthy. I know I need to be fit. And I can kind of see things already kind of slowly going out on me. But I don't want to kill myself at the gym so I can live longer. I get that. I understand that. And so I'm here on that end to show you how to do things right, to balance out. And again, when I say weight training, it can be machines or anything else, to balance that out with some cardiovascular, and that can be anything from walking and hiking to treadmills to cycling and so on and so forth, or that infamous Stairmaster. You've seen that. That thing's pretty hard. To getting your eating cleaned up a little bit. And I'm not going to say, don't ever have birthday cake or beer. I'm never going to say that. But I don't want you to do it 3 times a day. And we're going to talk about stretching and stuff too, because I never stretched when I was younger. All I cared about was big weights and getting bigger. And, that was a bad decision. And so now I have to work very hard at working knots out of muscles that I put in 40 years ago and stretch. So I'm there for all that for you. And I hope to see you at the gym. If you're young and you really just don't know what to do and you want to find out, maybe you used to work out a lot and you gave it up for a while and you want to get back to it and learn how to do it right. Maybe you're just feeling beat up, you've been working out and your joints are throbbing and you can't move anymore. If you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or 60s, yeah, that's me. I'm just here to help you out. That's really it. Now, regarding the website, I do something really kind of different than most trainers. I go through the internet and look for the very best videos on every exercise, every one of them. And I probably review 30, 40, 50 videos on every exercise to see who it looks like knows the best and has some good ideas. Because the person you want advising you is not the person who thinks they know everything, which I don't. And what I do then is I pick the top 5, 6, 7, 8, and I look at what they're saying, and I come in and I do my own workout and apply some of the points I think might be good. And in the end, I tape myself, which I come from a generation that never taped themselves before, and tell you what I think is really good for you and what I think maybe is not so good for you. And then at the website, what I do is I break those videos I've reviewed into 3 different categories. And one I call young and huge and strong. And those are the guys that maybe I sort of almost was way back then. They just want to tear it up. They can make muscle gains and strength gains almost every week. And so I set aside some videos for those guys. The next group I talk about are the shaped, fit, and diverse. These are folks that sort of what I've become. They want to weight train, they want to work out, and by weights I mean machines or anything you'd like to do. But they don't want to screw up their joints and muscles to the point where they can't run or swim or hike or cycle or ski or whatever it is you love to do. So I set aside a series of videos for them. They just want a little strength, some good tone, some good shape. And then my last category is general fitness and health. And these are folks that maybe this is you, really never worked out, but you think it's time. And you can see either as you're getting a little bit older that things just aren't working as well as they used to. And you'd sure like to regain some of that vigor and strength. And that's for you. These are those category of videos that are going to help you understand the basics. Now, of course, I'm always here on those last two, the folks that want to get a good shape and diversified workouts for the folks who need the general conditioning and want to learn. For you folks that are huge and young and strong, my advice is, one, I'm not going to be your guy because I'm so far over those years. I can remember them, but I can't relive them. Be careful. Take a look at those power lifters. Take a look at those pro bodybuilders. And I'm talking about on a 8K screen, and decide if that's really what you want, because you're going to have to give up so much in your life to get there. And decide if you want to do that. And if you do, go ahead, man. Go all out. Get yourself a good personal trainer that can guide you in that strength and massive sized category. These other two groups I'm going to hang out with. I can't do those 500-pound squats anymore. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and break this into different groups and let you guys watch these videos.
Wanna live good.